But yes, I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening so far. I will be playing through this with a guide. A hint guide, that is. So only if I get stuck will I be referencing it. But the game, it takes strong ties from, like, mythology, fantasy, and throws it into an Indiana Jones style puzzle game. I still haven't beaten the first one. But the last time I played the first one, I rage quit. So I figured, let's play 2. I've played 2. It's been longer since I played 1. Or since I played... Yeah, I played 1 sooner than I played 2. Because I played 2 back when it first came out. And it's been a couple years. I didn't beat it back then either. But if you have played the game before, you can give me tips and tricks. But again, good evening, Moltar. Good evening, Purple Lady. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful night. Someone made an awesome guide. So here's a basic premise for La-Mulana, those who haven't played it before. Okay, so you're willing to face the challenges of La-Mulana. You're a hardcore Metroidvania fan. You've completed Super Metroid without any external help, and you think you have a chance to complete La-Mulana the same way. You're wrong. La-Mulana's fights, though they're not easy in any way, remain fair. Many of La-Mulana's puzzles, however, are not. To proceed further at some points in the game, you'll have to perform actions based at best on obscure hints gathered completely elsewhere in the ruins, and what you've convinced yourself couldn't have been found even when you know the solution. Even if you enjoy puzzles, this can be a bit demotivating. When that happens, here comes the guide I'm referencing. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. There is a manual it wants me to read, like it did for the first one. So we're gonna switch to my main game screen, and we're gonna capture that window. So, La-Mulana features sprawling ancient ruins, mind-boggling mysteries, untold number of items, and terrible enemies woven together to form what is possibly the perfect Metroidvania-style archaeological ruin exploration action game. In La-Mulana 2, you take on the role of Lumiza Kurosugi, daughter of the previous title's hero, as she explores the ancient ruins of La-Mulana, said to be the cradle of human civilization. Desperate to find the cause of numerous recent appearances of monsters from the ruins, Lumiza heads to the other La-Mulana, the ruins known as Egg-Lana. Explore the vast ruins comprising multiple field maps, solve mysteries and riddles using the stone tablets and messages you discover along the way, and take out the huge monsters known as Guardians as you make your way deeper into the depths of the ruins. You won't believe the awesome mystery of Egg-Lana you uncover at the end. Story. Several years have passed since the secrets of the La-Mulana ruins, said to be the cradle of all civilization, were revealed by a single archaeologist. The ruins were almost totally destroyed, and inspections have barely made any progress. But nearby villagers have succeeded in turning the entrance of the ruins into a hot tourist spot. Known as the Seventh Children born from the Mother, the source of all humanity, the villagers who have spent millennia protecting the ruins have begun a new life. But monsters have been popping up from somewhere within the ruins, which have now been transformed into a tourist spot. The Mother birthing the monsters. The La-Mulana ruins themselves were supposed to have stopped functioning altogether. The village elder sends a request for the inspection of the La-Mulana ruins to a father and son team of archaeologists, but currently lying low in order to escape the anger of the villagers after previously having almost completely destroyed the ruins. They apparently can't be contacted. That's when Lumiza Kurosugi, an archaeologist's daughter, arrives at the village. The Egg-Lana ruins, also known as the other La-Mulana, were used by inhabitants of the ruins as a land of exile. There lies evil, hatred, and rage. Will Lumiza prove able to uncover and solve the mysteries of the Egg-Lana ruins? So, Lumiza Kusugi, 21 years old, 4th generation Japanese, the game's protagonist. Some say she is Lumenza's wife's daughter from a previous marriage, while others believe she's Professor Chan's illegitimate child. Either way, she is Kusugi, that much is clear. She travels to La-Mulana to make her archaeological debut after accepting Zelpud's request to search the ruins. Lameza Kusugi. Tales of his exploits in the ruins of La-Mulana may be known worldwide, but he was also responsible for the ruins' destruction, and has gone into hiding as a result. His love of exploration has not faded, however, and he still finds time to go spelunking in secret. Shan Kusugi. After revealing the treasure of all life he brought back from the ruins of La-Mulana, he returned to a hermetic life once more. Although he technically retired after finishing his research on the cradle of all civilization, he finds himself slowly drawn back into the world of archaeology. Elder Zelpud. Upon the collapse of La-Mulana ruins, his life as the 7th child came to an end. He's been spending his time running the La-Mulana ruins tourist spot, in hopes of finding purpose in life once again. As a result, he's become quite wealthy, and now lives a life of luxury, full of beautiful women and fast cars. Mulbrook, 3,024 years old. Since her release from the ruins, Mulbrook has been happily living above ground, pretending to be a normal young woman. Using her amazing knowledge of history, she has become a treasure hunter. She's also quite fashionable. So we have a life meter, they call it the soul meter now instead of experience. We've got coins, weights, usable items, our main weapon, and sub weapons. So if you're familiar with Castlevania, you know sub weapons, main weapons. The same thing with Metroid. And then our player on the screen. Then we have our mobile Super X3. It's a tablet PC. It's loaded full of all sorts of features that will come in handy during our ruins exploration. Because we can install apps on it, and our apps give us different abilities. So some of the apps they tell us about are Zelputter, view various messages from the Elder. Yago Map Reader shows us the map if we've collected them. Text Tracks allows us to save text that we find, but we'll probably be just taking screenshots instead of the text. Skull, an app developed by Phobos, it can extract data from crystal skulls into text format. You can launch the app from the main menu screen. Snapshots, analyze murals with the camera. Mantras, software for saving ancient mantras. The Ruins Encyclopedia, an encyclopedia app that lets you view data on various things. Alerts the user to danger. And then the race scanner determines the race of an ancient text origin. Items, you get stuff like a knife, whip, rapier, shuriken, rolling shuriken, earth spear, buckler, pepper. They even give us a little tutorial. We can attack, scan, use weights, jump, swim. But with that, let's get started. That's not what I wanted to have open. There we go. Now I should be ready. Let's do this. Sorry about the delay. So let this intro play out one more time, and then we'll officially get started. I need my jacket. It's chilly in here. yeah, I hope everyone's been having a wonderful evening so far. So the game is about exploring archaeological ruins that are the cradle of all human civilization. In the first game, we explored them and destroyed them. Because who knew digging around and destroying monsters inside of ruins would eventually destroy it. In the second one, it's been some years after it was originally destroyed, but monsters have started coming out of the ruins again, meaning that the cradle of all civilization is now reproducing new races to try to destroy the world, essentially. Humans are based off the 7th child. There are 9. But it's kind of like, if you remember Castlevania, it's Castlevania in a Metroid style, but also with like the Indiana Jones archaeology feel. And the spot of the first one has been converted. So this used to just be ancient, like rundown, like town. After the first one, the leader of the town turned it into a tourist spot. Hey, you made it. I'm Zelpa, elder of the tourist village of La-Mulana ruins. Where does it say my screenshot? I'm gonna need to get my screen. I'm making a screenshot folder for the game. Because I'm going to need one. This game is like older games where it wants you to save everything as a note. Exactly. Like Indiana Jones or Warcraft. I need to Alt F4 the game real quick and reboot it so it works with Steam Overlay. So that I can take screenshots. There we go. That is confirmed working now. But these games are brutally hard because they designed the puzzles to not be as fair as like the game's overall mechanics. I'm Zelpa, leader of the ruins. We finally managed to turn the La-Mulana ruins into a tourist spot. And now we've been getting reports of unknown monster sightings, so I sent a letter to your dad, the archaeologist, asking him to come investigate. So how come he sent his daughter? You can't get a hold of your dad, so you break into archaeology and immediately surpass your dad, huh? What a weird family. Anyway, The request was for finding out what was going on inside the ruins and then taking care of whatever the problem was. If you can handle it yourself, that's fine. You must have completed your dad's ninja training by now, right? Apparently the monsters have been coming from the depths of the ruins. With all this danger, nobody's going to want to come here anymore, and we're going to lose all our businesses. Figure out the cause and make sure those monsters never come out again. But with my being such a gentleman and all, I'm going to do you a favor and help a cute little girl out. Lend me that tablet there real quick. This is my very own homegrown messaging software. I'll send you helpful hints and stuff to help out with your investigation. When you hear the funky little beep notification, just hit the pause button to check out the tablet. You can thank me later. Zell Putter acquired. Want to hear it again? Nope. Oh, really? It's me. Good morning, La-Mulana. You'll get messages from me like this one here. I can see where you are using your tablet's camera. I'm gonna teach you about the ABCs of adventuring. I'm such a gentleman. Try wandering around the above ground for a bit before entering the ruins. It'll be good practice. Don't leave me hanging. Read your messages. Here you go, grab some of this. Zelpud's making it rain. Alright. We're just... Hi, Zelpud. That pimped out looking stone tablet there, that's called a Holy Grail tablet, and it can hold memories. So the main thing of this game is using the Holy Grail to navigate the game. But first, we gotta find it. The biggest tent on the hill is where Alizdana lives. Alizdana was one of the 4 philosophers. They headed up the ceiling of La-Mulana after he was their top guy. Now he's old and lives in peace and quiet. Don't forget to go say hi. Oh, what a charming young visitor. I'm Alizdana. I'm one of the 4 philosophers who once controlled death itself. Now, as you can see, I lie in wait for death to come. I've heard about you from the Elder, but there isn't much I can do to help. Phobos and Samaranta, 2 of the younger philosophers, are inside the ruins. You should pay them a visit. Since you've come all this way to see me, I'd be happy to tell you whatever you'd like to hear about the old days. Would you like to do that again? I'm cool. If you go deeper in, there's an altar out past this house. I really like that place. I sort of insisted on living here since it's close by. The altar is used for village festivals and rituals. For example, funerals and such. I've been sleeping down in the ruins for so long, I'm happy to be able to die up here above ground. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm allergic to that. If I'm allergic to proper sheep's cotton. Or proper wool. Okay, so we're going back down to the ruins. Yes, we're gonna want the hand scanner. We'll grab the pepper now. Already out shopping, huh? You can use some items by equipping them and pressing the item button. There's more out there than the run-of-the-mill hand scanners. The ruins hold key treasures, weird items you gotta put someplace. All kinds of stuff. Bring them to me, I'll tell you what they are. If you can, that is. If I can, that is. What do you mean to what? The pepper or the hand scanner? Oh, the thing we got me at the Red Fair. Anytime I wear it, my throat starts getting really, like, scratchy. More so than usual. That or all the dust still hasn't left it from when we bought it. Hey there, you scored a hand scanner, huh? Without that, there isn't much you can do. You can use the hand scanner for stuff like reading tablets and inspecting important looking stuff you find inside the ruins. As an archaeologist, you gotta be able to read the ancient text written on the tablet. Also, memos found with skeletons, signs, stuff like that too. There might be other stuff you can inspect with it too. If you can find anything that catches your eye, try inspecting it. If you want to take a break, there's an awesome hot spring over there. You can use the pimped out tablet outside my house to save your game. Tell me about the Peppa. You want to do some part-time work in my harem? Wow. Yeah, the cloak. Pepper. Wow, I'd forgotten what pleasant flavors like that even taste like. I have watched it. It's cotton. It's hand-spun cotton. Or loomed cotton. Hey there, you're investigating the ruins? If so, then you're definitely going to need a hand scanner for inspecting tablets. Bought one yet? Well, duh. If you're going to the ruins, won't you need a map? It's a tourist map for location ruins. I'd like one. Here you go. You can't use the map by itself, though. Don't forget to buy a map app at my shop over by the hot springs. If I remember right, she's scary. But yeah, I've watched it many times. Okay. Let's not F this up twice in a row. There we go. And this is a PC shop. What do you need? Now, if you don't buy anything from her, she turns into like a demon, I think. Could be this though. Maybe that's in La-Mulana 1. The split gate, similar to the Candy Bentar of the Bali Island, but decorated differently. It's thought to have been built in tribute to the creator of the La-Mulana ruins, but these claims are unverified. There are also tales that people emerged from here once, but these claims too are unverified. La-Mulana Ruins Dictionary, the Mural of Departure. A mural thought to be depicting the history of La-Mulana ruins. Though these claims have not been verified, the ruins through the gate on the right side are known as the Gate of Guidance. Have you bought the map app yet from Nabur? The app is used to manage your maps, but you gotta collect the maps yourself. The maps of the ruins are hidden in each site. Load apps from the app menu on your tablet. I've already loaded the software for you to read my message. Make sure to keep my app loaded at all times, okay? That there's the ruins of La-Mulana. Back in the day, your dad explored and, well, destroyed the place. Reconstruction is ongoing, but keep going down and you'll get to the Mausoleum of Giants where most monsters have been spotted. Don't go anywhere weird and you should be fine. God damn it, I said to investigate the place, not jack it all up. I'm trying to tourist the place up, you know. Gate of Guidance. This area around the entrance of La-Mulana ruins is known as the Gate of Guidance. The ruins are split into sections, such as this one. And it has been determined that these sections were created and inhabited by different races. The depths of the ruins are pitch black. They were once lit by undying flames, but these flames have winked out when the ruins collapsed. Warning, there are bats in the ruins, so we'd appreciate if you'd kill them for us. Maybe I'm just having general dust allergies. Treasure chests. There are many treasure chests hidden throughout the ruins. You will need to you'll need to undo the mechanism locking them. For example, this chest can be unlocked by placing a weight on the pedestal below. Shell horn acquired. You get the shell horn? I mean, it's one of the artifacts on display in the ruins, so whatever, I'm such a gentleman, I'll give it to you anyway. The shell horn lets you know once you've solved one of the puzzles. With a sound kind of like mystery solved. You get stuck in a trap and it makes it sound like that's a trap. Possibly. The first children, reconstructed based on the surviving records and discovered fossils. A race with snake-like lower bodies, thought to have resembled the mother more closely than any other. Many aspects of the race are a mystery, as there are few records of them down. Which looks like a Lamia. The second children, a reconstruction of the race known as Giants. This race, which is said to have constructed nearly the entirety of La-Mulana, is relatively well documented, allowing for detailed reconstructions down to the accessories they wore. There are many statues in praise of the Giants, but it's unclear exactly how giant they were. Third children, reconstructed based on surviving records and recovered fossils. This race had bird-like wings protruding from their backs. Analysis of their remains suggests a drastically different makeup from modern-day man, including slender bodies tuned for flight and long limbs. They are distinguished by the long, backwards arcing crest that stems from their head. The fourth children, reconstructed based on surviving records and fossils. Records note they had fish bodies, but whether that means they were fish-bodied or human with fish-like features is unclear. Their recorded history is remarkably sparse, suggesting they were not significantly intelligent. The fifth children, reconstructed based on surviving records and fossils. They had a body structure that closely resembled modern man, with evidence suggesting they were of shorter stature. Records detail they established some means of creating life itself, pointing towards extreme intelligence. They created the sixth children. The sixth children, spawned by the fifth children's life-creating device, the Tree of Life. They were born by imbuing clay bodies with life. Their vast numbers splintered into warring factions. All analysis suggests they were almost physically indistinguishable from modern man. Reconstructions of La-Mulana's peoples. 6 distinct races are thought to have lived in La-Mulana. These races are called the first through sixth children. The expression children comes from the fact their mother, La-Mulana, created them. Incidentally, we villagers are the 7th children, and you, our patrons, are the 8th. So yeah, you had like Lamias, giants, bird people, fishmen, or merfolk you could probably say, dwarves, and then golems. There's the ruin elders, which the people watching it, they're the 7th, and humans are the 8th children. In the beginning of the game, the title mentions Zero Body, 9th Spirit. Construction ongoing. We're busy repairing the structural collapse of the ruins. Danger, do not enter. Chief of Construction, Samarantha. Archaeology Diary Face Mural. Bears a striking resemblance to the colossal Olmec head at La Venta ruins in Mexico. Yeah, the game draws inspiration from a ton of places. Valuables. Vases often have coins or weaponry inside. Some vases, such as the one above, are immediately out of reach. Perhaps there were ancient forerunners who could jump their way up. It's teaching me mechanics of the game right now. Archaeology Dictionary. A mechanical god. Bears a striking resemblance to the mural discovered in Olmec-era La Venta ruins of Mexico. Appears to be a human riding a dragon-shaped machine. The ruins are labyrinthian. The room on the left, for example, cannot be reached conveniently by human means, unless that human is capable of jumping incredible distances. Warning, do not attempt the jump unless you are absolutely certain you can. Only a certified ninja or archaeologist can make the jump. The elevator is out of order. Oh. Right, Ayame? Oh, speaking of which, Ayame. I'm back in Brave Exvius and King's Raid. I've been playing that a lot. The chest above contains an artifact known as the Holy Grail. It's said that reading a Holy Grail tablet will report its location to the Holy Grail, allowing you to instantaneously recall your very being back to said location. It's a priceless artifact, so we ask patrons not to handle it. You, Brave Exvius. So the Holy Grail is right here. A treasure chest containing an artifact left in the ruins. Certain mechanisms or traps must be undone in order to unlock it. Tales of Crestoria, nice. I haven't tried that one yet. Sorry, but the shop's not open yet. I'm thinking of opening up once things calm down a bit. If you're inspecting the ruins, I'll give you a helpful tip. You see that treasure chest outside the shop? It can be opened by hitting it from below. That's helpful stuff. There's helpful stuff inside. Sorry, but the shop's not open. So by hitting it from below. Holy Grail acquired. So, this is where the Holy Grail's been hiding the whole time. The Knights of the Grail just didn't know that. Uh-oh, you opened the treasure chest of the Holy Grail? That's a precious display item, you know. But it's necessary for the investigation, so what are you gonna do, huh? I'm a pretty laid-back guy, aren't I? If you have the Holy Grail, you can warp places. It's awesome. You know the Holy Grail tablet near my castle, the thing used for saving? You can warp to places where those are located. It's basically a special item you can use to come and hang out with me. This is known as the Holy Grail tablet. It's been in the village for generations. Examine it, whatever that means, and it will bring back your memories of this place. Basically, you can save if you press the up button in front of it. What the hell? I'm just not going to keep handing out cash, you know. Okay, he's still saying the same stuff. But there's one important thing I must do. Buy more weights, because my weights are limited. There she goes. She turns demon if you're broke. Also, the kid gets happy for some reason. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing with mobile games now, it seems, is having... We should go rest at the hot spring real quick so I can get my HP back. That there's one of my village's famous hot springs. It'll buck you right up, restores your health too. Go to town with it, but take your clothes off first, huh? Waha. He's that perverted old man that every game likes to make a joke about. But yeah, I've been enjoying being back in Brave Exvius. Nice. So it's kind of like War of the Visions then. War of the Visions does something similar. Yeah, I've been playing it off and on. It hasn't held my attention as much as like King's Reign has. Pathway under construction following the collapse of the ruins, which I had nothing to do with, by the way. Feel free to crawl over the rubble and climb on the girders. Yeah, I at least like the art style. A lot has changed if you haven't played in a while. But Brave Exvius has been giving me, for the I have 2 weeks worth of tickets that I get, 10+1 pulls, to like welcome me back to playing. Shay and Mora, yeah, they have a bunch of new ones too, including a corgi tank. A little furry girl that has corgis and attacks with them and is one of the newer tanks. Mausoleum of Giants ahead. Mausoleum of Giants. This section of the ruins contains monuments to the giant race, the second children. The extensive damage to the Mausoleum of Giants is still under repair. Please watch your step. Yeah, lifesteal gear is nice. Hey Overlord Nader, how you doing? We are playing La-Mulana 2 tonight. I've played it before, but I have never beaten it. Hopefully your evening is going well. Magic Crow, Maria. So you had a starter team similar to me then. The Nebra Sky Disk, an astronomical mural with carvings of the sun, moon, and stars. It can be inferred that the forerunners who lived in the La-Mulana ruins had a sophisticated grasp of astronomy. The mural contains records of successful communication between the forerunners and extraterrestrials. 7:40 a.m. here. That's not bad. Yeah, Maria is really good. They haven't put out any new skins recently for her, though, unfortunately. There was something there. 30 gold coins. Cursed tablet. The tablet ahead is cursed. It is said that those who dare read it twice will meet with unfortune. Misfortune. It is relocated here for safety. For all signs suggest it is cursed. Its curse is still active. Warning, do not read under any circumstances. This activates the game's hard mode if you read it twice. You are forbidden from laying eyes on this tablet again. Those who do not heed this warning will suffer the pain of death. Oh snap, did you read the cursed tablet? It says right there you're not supposed to read it. Read it, don't it? I don't know what's actually going to happen, but well, whatever it is, it's going to suck. And apparently there's no way to undo the curse. Don't come crying to me when you're up to your butt cheeks in ghosts. Just stop reading those things. Insolent fool, taste the bitterness of death. You read it, didn't you? Even with my weak powers, I can feel it, like someone just dumped evil over these ruins. Look around carefully. Does it feel like there's more monsters around? I've got no idea on how to undo the curse, you know. So yeah, now basically we've cursed ourselves to make the game harder. But there is a solution to that. Just load our save. Yeah, I love how the game like warns you like, hey, don't read them. Reading these are a bad idea. And you read it anyway, and it's like, oh, you went and did it, didn't you? Well, yeah, why wouldn't I? Zebu statue. Led the 9 giant siblings. Zebu is the oldest brother, said to have attempted to maintain peace between his siblings throughout their conflict. This may be why he is immortalized as a figure holding up the earth. Warning, repairs have not been completed beyond this point. In the interest of safety, please record your journey before moving on. Miguela and Fudo statue. Miguela, Fudo, Bado, and Leto were known as the Star Giants. Their goal was to leave the ruins and venture to space. Murals have been unearthed that suggest they communicated with extraterrestrials. Bado statue, said to have been the first to fall in the battle against the Moon Giants. Nice. The most recent anime I've watched series-wise has been The Avatar: The Last Airbender. I rewatched that. But out of new ones, I watched Beastars and BNA with my fiance. It's not so bad being a skeleton. I've made lots of friends. Look at all the roaches. I made it deeper into the ruins than Ed Roach. Leto statue, said to have been killed when stabbed to the chest by the moon giant, Sakit. Theory suggests she wanted to escape to the surface not only out of principle, but because she dreamed of seeing the sun. Note, Leto's statue is currently undergoing repair. The head is less complete than at time of discovery, and research into restoring it is underway. Nice. Archaeology Dictionary, Nazca Lines. A mural of series of ancient geoglyphs located in Nazca Desert of Peru. This mural resembles one of those geoglyphs, thought to be depicting a hand. Nazca Lines. This is the same, but predicting a tree. It appears to be upside down. The Ribu statue. The statues in this room are a group of giants known as moon giants. This one, Ribu, was executed for colluding in the Star Giants' rocket development plan. Right. I need to go through and replay the Shantae games. Oh. Ratatasker. Sakit statue. Sakit is attributed with sparking the conflict between the giants when he attacked Leto. The tale of how he embedded a key imbued with his power into Leto's body before falling into slumber continues to captivate imaginations generations later. Sakit's motives remain a mystery. Yes, the statue is under repair. Oh, he fled. G statue, moon giants. Those who wanted to remain living in these lands of La-Mulana revolted against the Star Giants. It said the moon giants prayed for the conflict to come to an end. Yeah, he's flipping around. Abudo statue, the last giant to have lived, credited with leaving a record of the giant's history to the future. Abudo statue is under repair. Samaranta. What a great help, I think. You defeated that squirrel monster. What impressive power. My apologies. Fighting is not exactly my forte, so I stayed hidden. My name is Sema Renta. I am one of the 7th children and was once one of the 4 philosophers. However, as one of the younger members, I have been assisting in post-collapse inspection and restoration of the ruins. I had planned on visiting the Fairy Queen, who still resides in secret deep within this place, but at this rate, repairs don't look to finish remotely soon. The elevator above has been repaired. It connects to the gate of guidance, so pass through the gate and head to the gate towards the gate of illusion. There you shall meet another of the 4 philosophers, Phobos. It is believed that the phenomena occurring within the ruins has something to do with the La-Mulana ruins, aka the other side of La-Mulana. That huge squirrel seems to have warped here to the Mausoleum of Giants from somewhere else. If it came from La-Mulana, then the cause of these problems may lie there as well. Would you like to hear that again? No. I myself have only ever heard talk of La-Mulana ruins. Apparently it was like a land of exile to which sinners were sent to from the La-Mulana ruins. Phobos should know more. Yeah, he bailed. I'll be here for a while inspecting the repairs.